morning, Robins and Rabbits, and you probably realise that actually I'm doing back-to-back lessons and I filmed 2 in the same day, so I'm wearing the same outfit as you had yesterday, just in case you did wonder why I'm wearing the same clothes. So Tuesday's lesson then, and we're going to start with then 2 words. We've got these words here. Have a good look and see if you can see first of all, what do they say? And secondly, do you think one of them is spelt wrong, or do you think they're both spelt exactly correctly, or what do you think? Right, we've got 2 words here and they both say the same word. They both read wait, okay? But actually, neither of them are wrong. Both of them do correctly spell the word wait, but they have different meanings, okay? So we call that a homophone, where we have the same word but it's spelt in different ways and it has a different meaning. So this wait is if I'm waiting for someone, okay? So I'm going to wait, I say that quite a lot in class, don't I? I'm going to wait for everyone to put their pencils down. I'm going to wait for everyone to look at me, okay? That's the wait, and if you're waiting. But this wait is the weight of something. So it might be, I want to know the weight of this bunch of bananas, and you pop them on the scales to find out the weight, okay? So that weight is slightly different. So this one has got the A sound spelt E-I-G-H, and this one has got the A sound spelt A-I. So today I don't mind if you want to have a line of both, or you just want to choose one to write. So I'm going to model both, and then you can choose whether to write both of them down to practice spelling them, or just one. I'm hoping that most of you are quite familiar with the first one. So wait, W-A-I, and one nice tall letter, T. And if you wanted to have a go at joining, some of you, and you'll know from the children I've been teaching joining in Robin's class, I hate joining W's, so I just never do. A, I, and then still the T. Okay, so either that weight or the other weight is this one. W, E, I, well, G goes under, tall H, and a tall T. And if you're going to join that, you'd start with your E, diagonal line into an I, diagonal line into a G, loop the G up into your H, and then up into your T. And then cross your T at the end and dot your I. That's quite a tricky one to join, so I don't mind if you just don't want to join it for this time. Your joining focus today then for everyone is the word at. So we're continuing with our A's. So around the apple, down the leaf, diagonal line, but you're going to go right up into a T, back down on the same line, pencil off, cross your T. So I'll model that again. Around the apple, down the leaf, diagonal line, but then start going straight, go straight up, down the T, pencil off, and T, and cross your T. So it's just, the tricky bit is this bit here, because your diagonal line starts diagonal, but then sort of straightens itself up into a T. And it doesn't matter if it starts to look a bit, I won't do it right now, if it starts to just look a bit curved, like that still doesn't matter as much, okay? So pause the video now and have a practice of the word wait and your joining of T. So before we start then today's lesson, I would like you to grab, I'm not going to go through it with you because you all know the drill by now. Get up your text map, have a read through. Do you know now all the words without looking at the back? And we said in class, this is really tricky, this one. Although it's quite short, lots of the children in school are finding it really hard because some of the sentence structures are actually really complex in this. So how much can you remember? Can you remember to pause in the right places? So pause the video and have a quick look at your text map. And today then, we are going to be learning to use boastful language. Uninterrupted, boastful language. The word boast is in actually our text, isn't it? And we've said in class, we did the action like this because you're like showing off, okay? So boastful means words that show off something, okay? If you're boastful, you're showing off about something. And in our text, we've got these 2 words, okay? Unique and unbeatable. And we've said those words are often used as boastful language, okay? They're words that show off something. If something's unique, it's special, it's amazing, you love it, okay? It's unique. And if something's unbeatable, oh, it's amazing. I often say that when I have an ice cream from the Mr. Whippy ice cream man. Oh, it's an unbeatable ice cream, you can't get anything better. And you could have ice creams from all the supermarkets, but they never beat an ice cream from the ice cream man, okay? So these words are what we use to show off. If you have a look in our text, see if you can find them, okay? You could often just go back and have a look. Can you find where we've used them? Right, today, to save you, if you were in school, I probably got you to come up with these, but I've come up with a list of words that I think are boastful ones, okay? So there are lots of adjectives, because adjectives describe something. So the ones we've used here, unique and unbeatable, they were describing words. They were adjectives to describe when we're talking about a papaya. And these are some other ones we can use. So we've got magnificent, exciting, wonderful, marvellous, superb, unique, enchanting, thrilling, and unbeatable. Okay, so we've got lots of words that you could use. And we're going to have a go today at trying to use the thing that you've already chosen from last week to come up with 3 sentences. We're trying to sell something, and I'm going to continue with the chocolate book that I think Miss Harachi did the voiceovers with, and we're going to continue with that. So instead of just saying, come and buy a chocolate book, which I could say, I'm going to have come and buy a magnificent chocolate book. So we're going to start with my capital letter, and I'm going to have come and buy and I'm going to use every line, because if not I'm going to run out of space, a magnificent chocolate book. I could even use 2 of the boastful languages if I wanted to, and have 2 words in there. I could have come and buy a magnificent, thrilling chocolate book. But I've got come and buy a magnificent chocolate book. That's going to be my first sentence, full stop. My second sentence, and you'll have this template to use, and I've got this contraction, it's, because we've been looking at contractions, it's something because. So I've got my conjunction in there as well. I could say it's marvellous because, why is it marvellous? I could say it's exciting because. I could say it's superb because. I'm going to have it's unique, because I quite like that word. So capital letter, you don't need to start a new line unless you want to. So it's unique because, and I always remember because, as big elephants catch ants under small elephants. So it's unique because you can eat every page. Full stop. So that's my second sentence. It's unique because you can eat every page. My last sentence is using this in addition word that we've focused on. So in addition, what could I say? In addition, I'm going to go for this actually. So in addition, then you need a comma. So in addition, I'm using another contraction. So in addition, it's thrilling. And I'm going to go for content. Content is what is inside a book. So what is written on every page. So in addition, it's thrilling content makes you want to read more and more. Full stop. So now I've got, come and buy a magnificent chocolate book. It's unique because you can eat every page. In addition, its thrilling content makes you want to read more and more. So without these words, it wouldn't be selling it, okay? Because I could just say, come and buy a chocolate book. I probably would have had to have kept that word in. But I could have just said it's good, which wouldn't have been such a good word to use, because you can eat every page. And then in addition, and I could have just missed that whole word out and just said, in addition, its content makes you want to read more and more. But actually, using these boastful adjectives really make the reader want to buy what you're trying to sell. So today then, we have emailed you out this template, and you're going to have a go at trying to sell what you've already been focusing on over the last few days in your writing. Okay, so you can use exactly what I've done, and you could even try 2 adjectives. I could have had come and buy a magnificent, superb chocolate book. You can do whatever you want to do with it, as long as it makes sense. And if you've got any better words, like I found these by looking on our adjective maps we use at school, but if you can find any other boastful adjectives that you want to use instead, do that. Okay, so that's today's activity. Hopefully you'll get on all right with that, and enjoy the rest of your day.